This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Stanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see the national champions from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumbstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Stanford's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete, almost a... play here on the opening drive. Going to bring up 2nd down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Makes the handoff, looking to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Reinhold. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Savage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? They convert. 1st and goal now, coming up at the 5.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal to make it on the ground. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, and another incompletion. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A draw to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The back's got it. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking for a gap. It's Savage. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Ferguson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run in the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack.
And he will score. Touchdown, Stanford. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbolt. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots out of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Gomez. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Ferguson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Makes the grab. It's Harris. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Running back has it on a screen now. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
If nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Went after, up and good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's real room. It's Riley. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bulldogs looking to cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And the defense tackles him with what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Weinbolt. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings out fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Finding space at the 20.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front, and the quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
He's in the clear at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled, but were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Incompletion sets up a second down. It's a shotgun run call.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Ball handed off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
Signs with the throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, try to punch it in for the score. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And a single back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. The Bulldogs are going to keep this drive moving. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. In the clear at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Give it to the back again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Savage. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Reinbolt. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, he's going to throw. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And they find the end zone this time out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's a draw play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Stanford. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
The crucial extra point is up and good. We are all tied. Should be a great finish here. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. The defense make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Savage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Third down. If they don't gain anything from here, it's a 51-yard field goal try. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Ferguson. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over. He's stopping right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they reclaimed the lead with that.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. When your team comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're good.